And we kept trying to tell y'all that Chrisean is a terrible fucking mother, and y'all was just trying to have her back and give her so much sympathy. Allegedly, Chrisean's son's medical records got leaked. And it's saying that he suffered from withdrawals from when he was pregnant, okay, because I know the baby wasn't doing it, so that means the mama was, and we all saw her smoking and drinking while she was pregnant, okay? The medical records are also saying allegedly that he suffered from fetal alcohol syndrome, meaning that he is being affected from what his mama did, allegedly. Allegedly is saying that he also has a seizure disorder, and is saying a few other things are contributing to the why he's 2 and he cannot walk yet. And even Yancy got on here. We've been trying to tell this girl to get help for her baby. She talking about pray for her. All the prayers in the world ain't gonna work if you not take.
When people saw that Chrisean's son was back in the spotlight, the reaction was basically, here we go again. At this point, it feels like nothing new could be said, but the latest leak changed everything. The details caught everyone off guard, leaving people in shock, and the criticism quickly turned toward Chrisean. Many accused her of failing as a mother, saying nothing is worse than putting her own child in danger before he even has the chance to grow and fight for his life.
My son's medical records leaking and everybody seeing and hearing about what's on them does not cancel her. I don't know what else at this point will. Like, somebody needs to get that little boy out of her care and get him out of her care quick. I tried to give Chrisean the benefit of the doubt because, you know, you're not always the best parent. Not everybody is the best parent, but they might be the best parent for that child. No, she's not the best parent at all. Like, seeing what's on these medical records is making me sick. Like,
what just came out were CPS records showing that Junior didn't only have alcohol in his system, but drugs as well. How could that even happen? Along with the substances, the reports described several times when Chrisean left her son unsupervised and in dangerous situations. One example mentioned her leaving him alone at the beach at 3 a.m. while she went out to party. The files also noted how he flinches whenever she lifts her hand, almost like he's bracing for something bad. That poor child. It feels like things keep going downhill, and just when you think this drama can't possibly get any worse, another disturbing detail comes out, making people question how she's been able to get away with all of this for so long.
Looking at your son now, what type of legacy do you want to leave behind for him? What do you want him to know about Mom?
How to turn to God. I just want to teach him how to.
Do you know what makes this even crazier? There are still people defending Chrisean, saying she hasn't done anything wrong and doesn't owe anyone an explanation about her son. But if the new details are true, she needs to take responsibility and stop acting like the victim, because she's the one at fault. Chrisean has never admitted to any wrongdoing with her child, but in a way, her son's condition has already spoken for her. People have been pointing out for a while that he might have fetal alcohol syndrome, since she kept drinking during her pregnancy. And if you think that's already bad, just wait until you hear what comes next.
I would want this information that was just put out about Chrisean Jr. to be false. At some point, I'm thinking it might be some type truth to it. Because you gotta think, almost 2-year-old child is laying on his back. He's not mobile, so that means he's in diapers. So that means he's sitting in that. So can I believe there were maybe possible breakdown of the skin?
Maybe Chrisean did what she usually does and upset the wrong person, because now medical files are spreading online that seem to belong to her son. These records claim that Junior is allegedly suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome. But what's even more alarming is that the reports also say he tested positive for illegal drugs like cocaine and opioids, and he's still battling the tough effects of withdrawal. The documents list other serious conditions too. Along with withdrawal symptoms, he's reportedly dealing with spasticity, neonatal abstinence, seizure disorder, and something called cortical visual impairment, damage to the part of the brain that controls vision. That's extremely serious, and it actually explains a lot. People have noticed that Junior doesn't always respond to things right in front of him, even food. If he's really dealing with something like this, It makes sense why he doesn't show the same reactions or excitement you'd normally expect from a 2-year-old.
Why y'all even give any type of attention whatsoever? We've never even seen Chrisean take Junior to the damn park. The park. And this is only a part of what we see during her entire day. Imagine what that boy gotta go through 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week with Chrisean, because y'all know she don't have no nanny, she don't have no caretaker, because she don't want anybody to know what Chrisean Jr. is going through. That he can't talk, he can squeak, he can't walk, he can't.
The reports show that Junior has been under the care of specialists in neurology, cardiology, orthopedics, ophthalmology, and more. Another part of the leak claims Chrisean privately admitted to using drugs and drinking during her pregnancy. So even though she hasn't said it publicly, she has acknowledged some responsibility. It's heartbreaking that Junior has faced all of this since birth. Still, people have noted that he's been receiving treatment from a team of experts, which could be why CPS hasn't intervened yet. Many are asking why he's still with her given all the evidence. The truth is, hospitals are legally required to report suspected prenatal substance exposure in newborns, especially when more than one substance is involved. But that doesn't always mean CPS will immediately remove the child. They usually assess the situation first. If they determine the baby is in serious danger of neglect or harm, then they'll step in. However, if the parent agrees to cooperate, seeks help, and provides a safe environment for recovery, CPS may allow the baby to stay with them while doing regular check-ins to ensure the child's well-being. That all sounds reasonable on paper, but what has people questioning the situation is Chrisean's public behavior. Time and again, she's put her own needs before her son's. People still remember when she left him locked in a car just to argue with Blueface on the phone, or when she was seen holding him carelessly as a newborn. And more recently, fans called her out for leaving him alone at the beach at 3 a.m. while she partied nearby.
If a wave came up and washed him offshore, and he drowned, and he got unalived, all because you wanted to go to that party so bad you couldn't find a reliable arrangement, get him a babysitter so he can be properly cared for while you go out 3 a.m. in the morning to go party on the beach. Is it that serious? Some people are just not meant to have kids. I mean, like, I don't like to judge nobody parenting, but she just be doing, she do shit and it's given like it's all for clout. She wanted to stay.
But if you thought leaving her son alone was the most careless thing Chrisean has ever done with him, then be prepared, because what comes next is even more shocking.
Watch this. Why you run like that? Why you run like that? Why you run like that? He like, hey. Okay.
In one of her recent lives, viewers noticed something disturbing about how Junior reacted to his mother. The moment she raised her hands, he started squirming and moving like he wanted to get away, while Chrisean just laughed. Some people suggested it might have been a seizure, given his medical history, but the whole scene didn't sit well with anyone. Before lifting her hand, she even said, "Watch this," which makes it seem like she knew what would happen. Afterward, she had to take him off camera to calm him down. Many online aren't convinced this was a normal reaction for a child. One person said, "I've heard some claim it was a seizure, but I don't think so. The timing between her breathing in and him panicking isn't a coincidence. This kid was scared." They added that they'd never seen him move like that before. It looked like he was desperately trying to escape. And when she held him tighter, he got even more upset, crying as if he knew something bad was about to happen. Yes, some think it might have been a seizure, but sadly, many believe she could be physically hurting him. What's more alarming is that Junior is still in an environment that doesn't seem safe. People online are saying if this is what's happening on camera, what goes on behind closed doors might be even worse. A lot of people feel Chrisean should never have become a mother. From the very beginning, she showed signs of being unfit, even while pregnant. The leaked medical records are heartbreaking. How can a child under 2 already need more than 10 specialists? It feels like he never had a fair chance. Some even say she resents him because he isn't the billionaire baby she imagined, and that frustration turns into mistreatment, both physical and emotional. We've seen her bully others, even animals, so sadly, it's not surprising that her son could be facing the same treatment. Many believe she belongs in jail and that Junior deserves a safe, loving home. Reading those medical records was painful, and the entire situation is truly heartbreaking. But what do you think? Do you believe the medical records are real? Share your thoughts in the comments, make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned, because there's still a lot more to discuss. I'll see you in the next video.